Good morning from Geneva. I've had a good sleep, but I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm at the Holiday Inn and we got a breakfast included in this hotel with the strangest sausages I've ever seen. They're like a cross between normal sausages and frankfurters, but they're actually quite nice. Jack's over there still waiting for his toast to toast. I'm one of them toasters that just takes ages. I don't usually eat breakfast. It's probably going to really put me in a coma, but we've got a 10:30 flight. It's now 7:30. So we're going to check out. We've got a free bus to the airport. I've got to sort out my scam that I've told you about before, but I'll tell you all about that en route. We're going to the most expensive airport, I think, ever, with the most expensive McDonald's. So, travel day. Come and join us. We're going to Faro, Portugal. He's got, what you got? Oh, toast, sausage and scrambled. And I've got, well, a mix of all sorts, including this hard-boiled egg. This is going to destroy me. I don't usually eat breakfast, but yesterday we had an early dinner in McDonald's, where we would try the local cuisine, but it's like about €30 for one dish. And I'm the tightest man on the internet, so €30 for two normal McDonald's was enough for me. Day before that, supermarket. Reduced baguettes late at night, but we were knackered anyway, so that was probably the best meal we had. It was cheap as well. Very expensive here, and we're going to go and see what the airport's like. He says, most expensive McDonald's. We're definitely not having a McDonald's, that's why I'm filling up here. And we're flying EasyJet today. We've done an Easy Hotel, and we've got 2 EasyJet flights to go. In fact, we've still got 1, 2, 3 flights to go. And then we'll be back home to Mr TravelON. I will show you the breakfast on the way out, just so you can see what a breakfast at the Holiday Inn is like. Actually, it's quite nice. Food's nice. I have no idea what this is and why it's this colour. And there's nothing better than enjoying a breakfast surrounded by American tourists. They talk from the minute they open their eyes. Oh, I wonder if Mrs TravelOn's American. Maybe she's got American side of her family, because she don't shut her mouth either. So I'm not sure why that egg was red. I thought it might have been one of them Chinese ones with the half-grown fetus. Thank God it wasn't. Don't need that first thing in the morning, do you? Back to brekkie. I'll show you on the way out what it looks like. And then I've got to go and sort out my scam at reception, get packed up, and we get that free bus over to the airport. There's a reason I don't have breakfast, and that's because one plate is never enough, but I'm stopping myself from having another, but I am going to steal some fruit for the plane. So it's not a bad brekkie here, to be honest, for an airport hotel. All your bread, your croissants, your naughtiness. Lots of bread with chocolate in, look. A little selection of cold cuts and stuff. I don't know who has salad on breakfast, but you've got your yogurts. Lots of fruit. Plenty of cereal. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is, but it looks vile. Milk, cereal. And that's the weird sausages as well, but they were actually quite nice. Right, so we're going to head to the room, get packed. I've just checked my bank, and the bank have authorised the scam payment, even though I stopped it, even though I didn't confirm it, even though I've got proof that it was a hack. Do you know what? People just can't do their jobs properly, can they? So this will be a good old video coming up about scamming, and I'm going to speak to the bank and record it. But anyway, this is not about that. This is about travel day. Let's go to Portugal. Welcome to Geneva Airport. If you thought Switzerland was expensive, well, apparently the airport is mega pricey. So this, well, we're going to show you how much it is in Geneva Airport. You told me what? About
the McDonald's is the most expensive one. I don't know if in Europe or in the world.
The most expensive McDonald's maybe in the world. We shall Google and find out. Let's go, Geneva Airport, travel day to Portugal. Come on. Right, hustle and bustle. It's nice and early. I've got loads to tell you. There's a lift here. Should we get the next one? Oh, come on, we'll go through this way. We'll find departures. Boring showing you a lift. I like to see what people are doing. I love the hustle and bustle of an airport. And this is a bloody big airport. So we've got Terminal 2 that way, parking, train. Terminal 1 is this way, that's where we are. So very stressful morning. I am going to do a full video on this hack. I don't want to keep going into it, but all I did was ask Holiday Inn for a little bit of assistance. If you don't know and you're not watched previous videos, I got hacked booking the Holiday Inn. Everything came through the bank saying Holiday Inn. The reservation came through from sort of like Holiday Inn, but it was a complete scam. And they scammed me because I booked one night, they booked 3 nights for me, took all my money. I didn't authorise the payment, but then the bank has paid it. Honestly, can't get the staff, can you? So all I asked Holiday Inn, I showed them all the information. I said, could you please give me an email or written confirmation that I've been hacked, right? Something fishy's going on, because they refused. Oh no, we can't do that. It's 2 days, 3 days this has been going on. So I spoke to the receptionist last night and she said, we'll get an email, our manager Alex will let you know. So okay, cool. Followed up this morning and she went, my manager says that you booked on guestrelations.com. I said, clearly I didn't. Clearly I didn't, because if I'd have booked on guestrelations.com, you'd have had the booking, no? Oh yeah, but my manager said you did, because it says the word guest relations on the email that you sent me from the hackers. I'm like, yeah, but the email came from hotelvalues.com. And I'm trying to explain that. Jack told me off. I'm trying to explain that. But you know when you're trying to explain to a child something and they're saying no, when you're saying, my shirt is blue, and they're saying, no, it's red because my daddy told me. And I'm saying, no, it's blue. Yeah, but my daddy told me it's red. And you say, no, it's blue. Well, I was like that with this woman. I was saying, look, it says there in the email, it's from hotelvalues.com. It just says the word at the title of the email, reservations.com. Anybody could do that. Yeah, but my manager said. I said, yeah, but your manager's wrong. Yeah, but my manager said. Yeah, but your manager's wrong. So I sort of lost the plot a little bit. Well, I didn't. I just muttered something under my breath and she heard me. So it all kicked off. Jack told me off. I've apologised to the lady, so don't worry, we're best of friends now. BFFs. But she completely agreed with me. She was like, yeah, so full email has gone to the manager, Alex, and now it's going to go viral. And now Holiday Inn are going to pay for it. Not the bank, not the scammers. Now Holiday Inn are going to pay for it. That video is to come. Got that off my system, let's go. Do you know what? He follows me around while I'm talking to you lot, and then he says, we're going the wrong way. And I'm like, well...
I've shouted you before saying, Dad, and you weren't listening.
Oh, really? What all you need to do is tap me on the shoulder and say, we're going the wrong way. I don't think he realises I've got people to talk to. All 79,000 of you, apparently, on YouTube. Still need to get to 100,000, so come on, if you haven't already subscribed, bloody subscribe. Right, enough of me, let's go. So this is departures, look, lots of Swiss planes. Swiss Airlines, they were expensive. And we want well no, because we have to get through the bit first, don't we? Security, so let's just get going. Porters, gates, oh my God, actually, I have no idea how this works. Come on, Mr. Traveller, you sort it out. I'll just make the videos. Should say up there, yeah?
What time's our flight?
We're EasyJet to Faro. 10:45.
ABC.
There we are, up there. 10:45 to Faro. Well, check-in we don't need to do. Follow gates A, B, C, D. And then we'll follow Jack, look. I'm hoping this is going to be a stress-free. I think it's about 2.5 hour flight, Jack. So it's not too bad. Now, I'm not sure if, when we arrive in Portugal, because we're in Switzerland, which is not part of the EU, whether we'll have to do the EES system. So it could be the first time for me doing the old fingerprints. I'm not sure if I can film it either. We shall try, of course. But yes, so far, breakfast has destroyed me, because I don't usually eat breakfast, but it was nice. Then the argument this morning, which I really didn't need, and then writing a massive email via ChatGPT to Alex, who now, hopefully, is shaking in his or her boots. I think it's a him. I'm not sure what it is, but regardless, gonna get it. Big time. Right, let's get the boarding cards. I've got them on my phone and I've got paper. Let's try phone first. I have got all this printed out and I've sent Jack a WhatsApp and he's like, you ain't sent me nothing. I'm like, I have. So this is why paper's better, but that means taking my bag off at the moment. So I'm all for digital. Copy, maybe I didn't. Share. Send to Jack. Send. I didn't send it. It's my fault again. I'm getting it today, aren't I? Right, come on. Let's go. Well, that was the most stressful security. Only small, but mega stressful. There was no sort of clear flow. So people were queuing sort of from the middle, from the left, from the right. So if you imagine where you put your bags on, I was packing my stuff there, and then people were behind, people were like in the middle, and I was like, you're just gonna have to go around me. I forgot to put my bloody suitcase on, so we got through, and I'm waiting for my suitcase. I forgot to take one mini laptop out the bag. That got stopped and had to be scanned again. Then I had to say, sorry, I think I haven't put my suitcase on. Unbelievable. Then I'm necked about a litre of water, because you're not allowed to take water on, obviously. So now, well, what do I do the minute I get to an airport? You know, I'll tell you in a minute. So now I'm busting. And what else? Well, you have to check everything, do you? Check the phones, check this. And this is why I think paper is better than mobile phones, thinking about it, because everything that I've just forgotten because of my stress, I could have forgotten my mobile phone because of the boarding cards. If I've got it on paper, I can leave my mobile phone where it is. But we use mobiles. It wasn't too bad. I see the toilets. I'm going for a wee. See you in 3. Tell you what, I needed that. I'm a little bit more calm now. What with the complaining this morning, sorting out scams, getting here, this has turned out to be a stressful morning. Good job I had that breakfast, isn't it?
You know what I've realised?
What?
This is the first airport we haven't had to go through duty free.
Yeah, that's true, yes. That's because they're going to give you false hope. Yeah, it's the first airport where you haven't just sort of got through and then straight through duty free. Although we did turn the wrong way, Jack, so maybe we went toilet first. So I bet we do. Through well, it's not a massive duty free, is it? With the budget airline EasyJet, and the gate is 15 minutes away, so we're going to chill here and then we'll head down there if it's a 15-minute walk, because I want to have a look around this place. I think this is the main area. Let's get Jack settled, bless him. And then I'm going full on. I thought this was like a massive airport. It doesn't even seem that big here. Maybe there's more as we go. Let's explore together and let's go and see how much things are in duty free. And mission on to find the most expensive McDonald's. That's your mission, Jack.
Aye.
Leaving Jack by the vitamin C stand. He's going to park his arse here. I know what he's going to do. Download something for Netflix to watch with the airport Wi-Fi. And this is it, folks. Let's go. It's just going to be about chocolate, and chocolate, but we will see. We're going to head straight to duty free, and I need a shave in Portugal if I can find someone to do it. Oh my God, look at these chocolates. This is what it's all about, but I'm lactose intolerant. 100 grams for $9.50. It does look nice though, doesn't it? And then it's all wrapped up here, look. And then you've got the little individual ones, look. Oh, who loves a bit of chocolate? Like I said, I'd be tempted to get my lovely Mrs TravelON some chocolate, but she's doing ever so well on her diet, and I don't want to ruin it, because that's what she does to me. Hence why I bought that lockbox to lock the snacks away, which has worked, by the way. Right, I've got to see Toblerone now. Every time I come to an airport, I say, who owns Toblerone? And is it only airports that sell Toblerone? Because I don't ever see them anywhere else. I've seen them all over Switzerland, because dummy here didn't actually know that Toblerone is Swiss. There you go, it's Swiss chocolate. Did you know that? Look at the size of these bad boys, $11.90, look. 30% off. You've got enough Toblerones here and enough different flavours, well, to build your own Toblerone tower like this. My gosh. I keep saying hola, but it's bonjour, isn't it, here? They speak French. Crazy. Just spoke to a fantastic man at the Swiss place. I said, I didn't know that it's made in Switzerland. He said it was. He said it used to have on the front, made in Switzerland, 1908. Now it has established in Switzerland because they sold it to the Yanks. The Americans now own it, but he showed me on the back, it does actually say made in Switzerland. So although it's a Swiss brand, he said, the Americans have took it. Bloody Yanks, they take everything, don't they? Oh, God. Thankfully, I don't think I'll be sat next to anybody on the airport that's from America. However, I did meet a lovely American couple when we went to the Alps. They were just brilliant. And he was telling me that he had a real Stetson. I said, I'm getting a Stetson. And next holiday, because of this American couple, we're going to Yellowstone. Right, enough bollocks from me. Let's have a look what's on offer here. Look at these boozers, look. My God. Most expensive thing in Switzerland, look. 384 for that one. Dear gosh, 176, 364 for that one. Oh, I found another one. Now here you go, 502. Dear gosh. I bet that's good, eh? So if you don't know, we're in francs, and it's virtually the same. It's like 94p to 1 franc and about €1.08 to 1 franc. So when I'm showing you the prices, it's pretty much the same. If it says like 501, it's 501 pounds or euros, more or less. But that's the most expensive so far. What was it again? 502. Blue Label. Most expensive thing so far in Geneva Airport. Can we find anything better than that? Right, usually the smellies are quite expensive, but I don't think we'll find any for 502. It's usually the old Tom Ford, isn't it? Let's see, and let's see how generous they are with the samples, and if we can have a little cheeky spray. I've found some clarins. Look at this Moonlight Flower. Holy, 423 for Moonlight Flower. That's crazy. Is it that one there? Bit of clarins, look. And you know me, I don't care whether it's female, male. I am a they, them at the airport. Do not assume my gender. If that's 400 notes, I'm spraying it. I don't care. Do you know the French accent when they speak French is, it's okay. But I actually love the French accent when they speak English. I said, do you sell Tom Ford? He went, Tom Ford, it is over there. Sounded more Indian, didn't it, really? Anyway, it was cool. Well, the Tom Ford here is cheaper than anywhere else I've seen it. I mean, that one's 334, the Black Orchid. That's always a bit expensive. It's usually the Rose Prick, isn't it, that's mega expensive. But Tom Ford's not too bad. There you go. How weird is this place? So usually the Tom Ford is the most expensive thing, isn't it? In all the other airports that we've been, because I always lather it on. Not here. Geneva is weird. And Switzerland's weird. Like I've said, you lot have all been, oh, enjoy Switzerland. It's going to cost you an absolute fortune. If you go out eating and drinking and boozing, yes. But if you eat healthy, it's actually not. I've said this before. I think the bad stuff, like booze and fatty foods and chocolate, well, is pricey. If you actually go and eat healthy fruit, veg from the supermarket, and as I keep telling you, bottles of Evian for €1.15, big ones as well, that's cheaper than anywhere else. So who knows? Your Lindt Pick and Mix. Now we saw these at the top of Europe when we went up to the Alps, and they were $6.50 for a kilo. So they're $7.50 a kilo. Look, but you've got all the different ones. Some more Swiss chocolate here. Look, so this is the real stuff. This is not Toblerone. This is what they want you to buy. The real stuff. So many different ones. Look, it's all about the chocolate. Oh, look, there's a little tin for Mrs TravelOn. Look. I should buy that for Mrs TravelOn, shouldn't I? Not at 21 quid. She can sod off. Little fridge magnet for her. Bless her. Shall I get her that? Look, a little fridge magnet of Mrs TravelOn with some little things. Or a little Christmas snow globe for €32. Bloody hell. Do you know what? As novelty, that would be a lovely gift, wouldn't it? But I don't think she'd be happy knowing that I'd spent that much money on it. She'd be like, oh, that's lovely, but €17 for a fucking fridge magnet and a couple of chocolates. I think she'd have preferred something else, like a romantic meal. Put it towards a romantic meal. Then I have to sit with her. I'm only joking, Mrs TravelOn. You know I don't mind eating out anymore. Now I make these videos, I crack on. I've got stuff to do. Anyway, I'm gassing. So for the most expensive airport, they're not really. Oh my God, look what I found. 787 for a Dior beauty face care set. Are you taking the absolute piss? What in the world? I mean, it looks quite good, look. Prestige, it's got a box and everything. So there it is. I think that is the most expensive thing. 787. 594 there. We certainly can't find anything more. I'll tell you what, if I had a Mrs TravelOn spending €787, francs, whatever, on facial cream, I would want her to be walking around like she was designed by AI. Perfection. I'd want to wake up in the morning and literally turn around and you'd hear, the angels would sing, the trumpets would play, no saxophones, and that's what I'd expect. So if anyone's out there that wants to buy that, I'll happily pay for it. I'm only joking. I hear the angels every time Mrs TravelOn wakes up, every time. As soon as she opens her eyes, I found something mega, 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 mega expensive. What is, I found the most expensive thing in Geneva Airport. Look at that. I don't know what it is. It's a bottle of something. Macallan number 6. 4,915, but wait. You can upgrade to this for 7,485. We beat the record, folks, I think. There it is. The most expensive thing in Geneva Airport. 2,009 for that. 1,351 for that. Oh my days. That is absolute madness, isn't it? And I found some wines as well. Mega wines. They're locked up, look. Ready for this? 900 for that. 2,625 for that. 1,600 for those ones, look. Oh my days. What do you reckon to that? So, there you go. We found the record in duty free in Geneva Airport. It's all about the posh booze. Would you spend 7,000 on a bottle? Wow. I don't drink, but I don't think I could bring myself to drink it. Wonder if it tastes any good. Wonder if they're giving out any free samples. I don't know, but I know that Clarins are. And I am going to smell like a Clarins model on this flight. Male or female, I don't care. Let's have a squirt. Here it is, look. You've got la creme, la lulu, the serum, lotion. Somebody's had it. Somebody's had it away, look. There's like virtually nothing in there. That was serum. Literally, that was like vegetable oil. That's all that was. I've just put that on there. It's literally like vegetable oil. Looks like it's Tom Ford. Buggers. Oh, I'm bored of Tom Ford. There must be something else. They're a bit stingy at Geneva Airport because the only thing I can see is a little bit of Tom Ford signature. Noir Express signature. They're cheap. I don't know, cheap stuff. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I've got some Tom Ford Black Orchid. That's 200. There's not much. Well, it's going to have to be the gold bad boy. There is some in there, look. This is Tom Ford Eau de Perfume for women. $212. It's right under my pits as well. Do you reckon? €212. Quite a bit there, didn't I, as well? And then this is the black one, which I think is for men. Ah, shit, I pressed the wrong one, didn't I? Like I said, I'm the they, them today. I'm going to mix it up a bit. In fact, I've woken up today and I don't know what I want to be. Do I want to be man or woman? I'm going to be both. And do you know what? It's 2025. I need to drop that. I'm allowed to be what I want. You all know that. Don't ever forget it. Don't assume my gender. Right, let's go and find Jack. Let's go and find Jack. And I'm dying for another wee because of all that water I drank. Well, here he is. And Mr Research here. Do you know where the McDonald's is?
No.
Before security.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, donut. It's all he's wanted to do. You're banging on about it. I've told you I'm going to show you the most expensive McDonald's in the airport. Blah, 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 blah. Next time, Google, how do I smell?
Nice.
That's a mixture of male and female Tom Ford. Right, we need a bottle of water because we've got none. And we may as well walk to A. No, do you want to walk to A? What time is it?
9:45.
9:45. We've got an hour. We may as well walk to A. Yeah, I think.
You can't connect to Wi-Fi, by the way.
Why? So we're going on the old monorail. See if anybody actually stands there or actually walks, because the idea of this is to make you walk faster. The one thing that really annoys me about these monorail things is that people actually think they're like escalators where you have to stand on them and like just stand still and just, you know, they're there just to stop me having to walk. No, they're there so that when you walk in double time and it moves you quicker. So 15 minutes to the gate becomes 7.5. There are a lot of shops around here, but they're all spread out a bit. A weird old airport, to be honest. Very weird. Come on, Jack. London rules. London rules. So we're going to gate A, look, but everywhere you go, there's different things. Got cans of Monster over there. I wonder how much they are. They were cheap. They were cheaper than water. More Swiss chocolate in case you forgot to buy it. A couple of more Toblerones. And we're going to A2. So A1 to 4 is that way. That's where we're going. I'm a bit of a disorganised mess this morning, if I'm honest with you. Leaving me bloody bag. I'll be glad to get to Portugal and get a car. So we hired a car, and I hired it from Faro, and I'm dropping it at Lisbon Airport because we're flying to Faro. We're at Albufeira tonight, so we're going to have a look around Portugal area. I think we're going to go out later tonight to Albufeira when it's all kicking off. Show Jack the strip. I don't know if like Albufeira is like Brits Abroad, is it? I think it might be. I know it's a party place. Might get up to no good, you never know, might not be coming back. But Mrs TravelON worked there, so she was a naughty rep there. And it's sort of where I didn't meet her there, but when I finished my season, I went and met her there, but I can't remember any of it because I was a boozer then. All I wanted to do was get drunk. That's where we are, and you can see the planes. Oh, he's going to go to the loo, and then we're going to sit down. I need to sit down, I think. Bloody hell, I feel like I'm going to the dentist here. Look at these. Jesus Christ, yeah, I've just got this tooth's giving me a bit of jip, and with the lights up there as well, I actually feel like I'm at the dentist. Right, I'm chilling here now. I need to take a little breather, but I still need a bottle of water, so I'll take you there in a minute, but until then, I'm gonna have a root canal and chill the hell out, Mr TravelON. You're meant to be on holiday. Get holiday, my arse. Right, I've settled him in A2 and I'm on search for water now, but I don't think I'm going to find anything cheaper than 11 euros or 11 pounds or 11 francs. Same indifference if you ask me. Should just say rip off. 11 for 2 bottles. Jack went to the toilet, he went, Dad, everyone's filling bottles up in the toilet. I was like, yeah, I know. But for some reason, although I'm the tightest man on the internet, I don't trust tap water. I'm a conspiracy theorist, aren't I? Got me hat on. Mind you, we are in Switzerland, so it would probably be okay. They seem to look after their citizens. But I don't trust tap water wherever I go. I reckon they put shit in it. But there you go. And Jack was looking for the Wi-Fi. So if you want to use Wi-Fi in Geneva Airport, you have to scan your boarding card on the little sign here that says free Wi-Fi Geneva, look. There you go, just there. That's a new thing as well. So you have to scan there if you want to do that. So I've missed all this bit, look. Hermes. Wow. Wonder if they sell the bags in there. The expensive bags. Rolex. Didn't realise there was a Rolex here. Oh my days. Look at that. Got to have a look in here. I better not film though. Well, I wish I could have filmed in Rolex. The guy was a bit offish. Obviously, look at me. I've got Everlast bloody joggers on. I've got a Nike hoodie wrapped around me. I look like a right tramp. I smell like a he, she. I've got bloody Tom Ford on this side, men's. Tom Ford on that side, women's. I'm just a mess. I'm unshaven. And I just started looking. He's like, you know, what are you doing, scum? But afterwards, see, I like to turn these people round. So I just spoke to him like a human, and we had a good chat. And you know, we talked about Rolexes. The entry-level one's 6,000. And I said that, do people buy them for sort of an investment? And he said it's like holding your money because they hold value. I don't really understand it because I'm not rich, but there you go. Anyway, I think that is it. So I need now to do a little video for TikTok and then get back to Jack so he can get his bloody Wi-Fi sorted, and then we're off. Right, well, we're through check-in. Digital as well. I'm definitely a paper man, I'm telling you now. He was messing around with my phone and was trying to get the boarding cards ready. You know I don't like the digital. And I have got it printed, I just couldn't be asked to get it out of my bag. And I was in a rush. As you can tell, this video is a little bit like this. You're probably sitting there having a nervous breakdown if you suffer from ADHD or anything like that. But today's been a stressful day. So I just queued. I didn't really want to queue for a bottle of water for €6, but I was just queuing, and Jack's in the queue ready to get on the bloody plane, and they're just pissing around. Like, there was a woman at the front, just, can you tell me what's in the sandwich? And I'm thinking, it's 14 quid. It's 14 quid. You are hardly intelligent, are you, to be paying 14 quid in sandwich? So just eat it. You know, it's not going to kill your brain cells. Clearly, you ain't got none. 14 quid for a baguette. Unreal. pained me to try and spend €6 on a water. I didn't. I would have spent €6 on a water only because I'm really dehydrated from running around. He needs a water as well. And he's getting a cold. But we're going to have to risk it on the plane. I'm going to have to buy a bloody bottle of water on the plane.
I don't need no water.
You said you wanted a water?
I said I need. I didn't say I need. I said I wanted water.
Oh, right. There's a difference between need and want. Well, next time, don't say anything if you're not bothered, because I only was going to get one for you out of being the father of the year. You know what I mean? So next time, if you don't want one, don't say a word, because I will survive. That's Gloria again, I said. Right, they've hurdled us on early again.
Oh, we had plenty of time.
Yeah, I know. They've hurdled us on. I've been rushing around. So as typical, rushed for nothing. They were saying, last call, last call, last call. And you run down here and then it's like, last call for what? So we can stand you in roasting hot corridor like cattle. I love a budget airline. Look, everyone's just like stood here, look. Ball, so you can stand there. Look, literally, stand here. I don't know why I fall for it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times we do this, we still panic, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like psychological, isn't it? It's like, you
when
know.
They say final call.
Yeah, I just said.
Get on.
Yeah, but it's psychological. It's psychological, isn't it? We could have still been out there, supping on a €6 bottle of water. Anyway, I can see the orange plane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EasyJet. Do you know what? This has got to be the most stressful. What do you reckon, Jack? Do you know what? This has probably been the most stressful morning of my entire life. Again, I point out, there was no baggage to put up there, and I know you've told me this before, but the problem isn't the airline and the no space. It's the problem that those that have only booked a backpack or have booked a backpack and a case are putting the backpacks up there. So everything's full. So we had to get on and shout out to Ryanair because they board from the back and the front much better. This was all boarding from the front and we're having to put our bags right at the back and then walk to the front. We'll cover it when I get off the plane so I can talk properly. I'm going to show you the takeoff and then I'll see you on the ground because I've had enough, alright? Cue the beautiful, relaxing music, and you lot chill out as well, okay? I'll be a lot more chilled after 2.5 hours and a little bit of TV. Well, we made it. We're making our descent. Not a bad flight, 2.5 hours. Went quite quick. I'm a lot more chilled now than this morning. This morning has just been an absolute stressful time. And last night I charged everything in the Holiday Inn. And clearly their plugs and their USB ports don't work because nothing was charged. My little laptop, so I've sort of had to raw dog the flight, as in I've had no entertainment other than about 30 minutes where I watch something, and that really stresses me out on a plane because I have to have something to watch anyway. we won't nag and moan too much. We're here in Portugal. This next 3 days is more like a holiday. We're going to chill out. We've not got any more mad, crazy stuff going on. I'm going to show you the landing. So stand by for your first views of Faro, Portugal. 22 degrees down on the floor, they say. So shorts and t-shirt and sunnies on. Cue the music. Check this out. Very strange place, this. Looks like the desert. Anyway, let's get off. We've got to wait for our bags, so we won't be off for a while. I'll tell you about that when I get off. Rent on the way. The first rent to Portugal coming up for you. But I'm chilled. Well, we're moving. Our bags all the way back there. Again, I'll tell you when we get off. And I ain't going to slag anybody off for queuing again. Well, I am, but it shouldn't really be happening. But so now, because we're at the front and there's only one door, we've got to wait. As you go down the steps. Hold on to the handrail. Been pushing you down. Oh, right, so we're nearly off. Well, we're just going to chill here. We're the last ones off. We've got to wait for all these lot to get off, look, because our bag is all the way back there, like somewhere there. One of them's gone for it. But this is the problem. This was the problem. We queued like everybody else, but all the top were took. Not with the cases though, with the small bags that are meant to go under. But nobody controls this. I mean, surely as cabin crew, you should be going down saying, that's a small bag, that goes under there. Put it under there, dickhead. This is what they all did. Unbelievable. Anyway. Good, thank God we're not in any rush, but the next flight we take, we've got to be first in line, and I'll tell you all about that as we come out. But it means I can get off the plane last, speak to the crew, and ask the captain if the earth is flat, because it bloody is. Get him, I might send him just to get the cases. You're going to get them, or we're both going? We're both going. There's a little look there. Oh, is there another exit, Jack? Yeah. There's a back and front, we're rocking. Nearly there. Got the music. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this going here. Captain has got his t-shirt and shorts on and has done one. Just seen him come out. Saw one go for a piss and then the other one get his t-shirt and shorts off. He went for it then and bottled it. He went for it and bottled it. Come on, Jack. Push your way through. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. He's got it. Oh, look, there's quite a few of us doing the same thing, look. I like looking at an empty plane. Any rubbish, ladies and gentlemen? She came and collected rubbish, look, but people are leaving it. Here we go. Right, you can pass me mine. Is that captain? That's brilliant, look. Well, so we've got an off-duty captain behind us. Look, even he had to put his luggage up there. Empty plane. Let's go. Thank you very much. Goodbye. You know what I'm going to ask him as soon as he gets off here. You know what I'm going to ask. Where are you? He's not getting off. He's talking to his pals. Bye. Come on there. Oh, I missed that opportunity. Right, come on. The big question is, are we going to have to do the EES thing? I don't know. You know, I ain't a bloody expert. I don't even know how it works. I know we've come from Switzerland, which is not in the EU, I think. I don't know nothing, mate. Like I said, I'm not a geographarian. Just a dickhead with a camera, if I'm honest with you. Right, come on. Salida, salida, same in Spanish. Let's get on the thing that was meant to be for us to walk fast. Just stand on it. Come on. Come on. Time to walk. Unbelievable. So we're going to head through. We're going to go to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I got the car for 3 days. I'm going to drop it at Lisbon Airport, where we're staying in a Ibis hotel in Lisbon Airport because I don't want any stress. And like I said, with regards to queuing to get on the plane on the way there, we are in row 2 to be first off, and we're going to have to be early to put our bags up. So regarding the bags, we got on. They didn't board the first people first, so they should say, like, you know, rows 1 to 10 first, and then that gets everybody on. They just boarded up through one door. So you had some at the back, you had people getting on at the front, all the upsides were taken. So now I understand the argument where you all said, well, we want to have our luggage above. Because usually, and this is why I argued the first time, usually I've only got this one that goes underneath my seat. So forgive me for slagging you off. I understand now why you queue, sort of. But anyway, you shouldn't have to. Heading down here, and there looks like a bit of a queue there, so I don't know if it's the EES or not. And I can't film down there, can I? But we shall see. Maybe it's not. It's looking, it doesn't look that bad, Jack. There you go, look.
Where it is?
Through here, I'm beeping. So no, we haven't had to come through there, look. So there is the EES system there, look. So there are all the machines. And there is a bit of a queue. Those are definitely people from England by the looks of it. Not that I'm just saying English people look like English people, but I thought Switzerland wasn't part of the EU. That's what we were told, unless it's Geneva. I don't know. Can a travel boffin tell me what it's all about, please? Because I have no bloody idea. Anyway, nothing to declare for us. Nada a declarar. And that is very similar to Spanish. Right, let's get our car. Right, the car hire offices are bloody closed as well. What the actual F? What the actual F? Right, he's going for a wee. I'll see him in 3. And these are the car hire things. So why are they not open? This is Enterprise. Why is it not open? Let's have a look on the board. We're outside the terminal. Please go to the right, passing through the tunnel. Okay, perfect. On that note, I'll join Jack for a wee. I'm going for a wee. I'll see you in 3. So it's a proper holiday place, this, look. We're not landed in a big city. We've landed in a holiday place for sure, look. Very holiday-ish. Right, got people with their tour t-shirts on. You got a place to get something to eat. Outside looks all bright. It looks like shorts and t-shirt. And there's a bloody Jet 2 rep here. I feel like I'm back home. Right, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And that is the next 3 days for us. We haven't got this rush to explore one city. We're in a nice hotel, really cheap. Accommodation, dirt cheap. I mean, I could have got something for like 50 quid. Like a nice hotel as well, but we've gone posh. I don't even know where it is, can't remember what it's called. It's in Albufeira, and we've gone for a superior room. Oh my God, hang on. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Yeah, we've gone for a superior room, and it's not. It looks quite nice. So I can see the car hires here. Jack says it smells different. Does it smell like home? Just smells sunny. The car hire places are over there. Look, I can see them. And we're coming down here. Right, let's go. Woo! Just let the trolley go down there. Look, does it itself? Right, you ready to get shorts and t-shirt on?
Yes.
Yes. And tonight we're going to hit the strip. Wonder if it'll be busy. Exciting. Landing in Faro, look. And you've hired a car. This is it. Look, there's bloody loads of them. That is becoming one of my favourites. I don't know why I didn't book with them. I think the reason I booked with Enterprise was it said that I could pick up here and drop in Lisbon Airport. The rest just didn't seem to allow me to. Or if they did, they wanted like 300 quid. But this was same price. No trolleys allowed in here. Good job we ain't got any. Oh my God, it's all digital. Oh no, rise of the machine. You know me and machines, I'm not going to lose my rag, but at least there's people here helping. They're choosing the car. Bloody hell. Very, very professional. Perfect. And I'm dropping in Lisbon Airport, yeah? Wow. Fantastic. And that's full insurance. I paid for the full insurance. No excess. That was 27 a day, that was. Same price as the car. Right, where, you know, you can give me any vehicle if that one's not available. You can give me an upgrade. Vehicle in reservation is not available. We apologise for the inconvenience. Please go to the counter. Thanks, machine. I think it's machines. I'm doomed. Okay, we're trying again. Come on. Ford Focus. Okay, cool. Not doing me. Oh. We're checking available cars. You've already checked the available cars. You told me there wasn't one, and now you're telling me you're checking again. Yes. Oh, now I'm on a Ford. What am I on now? Toll service. Travel without worry about different toll systems. There are 2 types of tolls in Portugal. Motorway there. 2.23 a day plus toll charges. No, just shut off. Google will take me around check tolls. I'm going to regret that decision, aren't I? Piss off. Piss off. Would you like to add express fuel to your booking? No, just put... No. God, it's like booking a Ryanair flight. Why am I leaving a deposit for the rental when I've got full insurance? Let's get a human. Sorry, mate. Okay, so what do you need a credit card or?
Yeah, credit.
I haven't got a credit card.
Use your debit.
I don't really want to use my debit card. Hang on, let me try this one. Well, that was a ball ache, and I don't understand why I need to have done that. But there you go. Have to leave a deposit as well. That's a new one for me. Right, come on, let's go. We're off. Better get me bag, hadn't I? Where is my case, Jack? There. Forget me bloody case. That stressed me out, that has. It wasn't that stressful, but I had to do that 3 times. And I've already did that last night in the hotel room because it says, please check in online. It will speed your process up. So I'd already given all that information. And then I arrive and the machine hasn't got it. And then there's 2 humans walking around helping people on the machines. Jack, does it make sense? We're not ready for these machines, clearly. They're not working efficiently enough to get rid of the staff that are in there. Oh, God. It's just, I mean, he was a nice guy, don't get me wrong, you know, he was a really nice guy, but again, I upgraded to the full insurance, 0x. Do you know what? I am going to do a massive, massive research on car hire and everything. I don't like giving a €500 deposit. Why am I giving a €500 deposit if I paid the whole excess? No, 41 he said. 41? Come on. I thought you were listening.
I looked at 41 and I said, 41.
41's here. Sure it said, I'm sure we were in a Ford Focus. Bloody Hyundai, no? Bloody hell. Here we go. You get this shit in. At least it's black. I like it. A few scratches on there. I'm going to do the little check with you. Look, a few scratches on the bonnet. Look there. A few scratches there. I don't know why I've paid a €500 deposit, but there you go. Unbelievable. I just forgot how to drive then. I had to press the clutch to start and I was pressing the accelerator. I've gone mad. Right, it's time for a holiday now. It's time to chill out. That was an absolute farce. That was travel date from Geneva to Faro Airport. We're going to go and check into the hotel and that should be the next video when we arrive. Get out of these clothes, get shorts and t-shirt on and hit the pool. What do you reckon?
Sounds good to me.
So make sure to like, follow and subscribe. I shall see you in the next one and hopefully 0 machines will affect my life. See you later.